What's good, Raider Nation? Wow, that was a shit show. Sunday Night Football against the Kansas City Chiefs, a divisional rival. This is a game that you can't lose like that. 40. I lost track to what the score was. 41 to 14, something like that. Man, that was terrible. That was embarrassing on both sides of the football. Both sides were terrible. One thing I gotta say, man, is it hurts to say this, but Derek Carr is not the answer. If our ultimate goal is to win the Super Bowl, Derek Carr is not the guy. And like I said, it hurts for me to say that because I've been a Derek Carr fan since we got drafted. I thought this was a guy, I thought we could win with him. You know, everybody would in the past would say, oh, we're not winning because the defense, it's on the defense. And it was a pretty legitimate excuse. I was the same one that said that. I said last year, if we would have had a middle-of-the-pack defense, like a bend but don't break defense, just don't give them a bottom 30 defense, we can make the playoffs. The defense is middle of the pack right now, statistically. They've improved a lot compared to the last 2 years. Now, don't get me wrong. Today, the defense played like ass, too. That one corner, Brandon Faison, bro, he got destroyed. He was terrible. He gave up like 3 touchdowns. The fake punt was on him too. Like man, like I don't care who's behind him. You got to take him out, bro. He was a liability this game. But anyway, back to the Derek Carr thing. The reason I say that is because I feel like he's a good quarterback, but he's not elite. And then the way the NFL is right now, it seems like the guys who are gonna be fighting for the Super Bowl are the guys who are elite. You know, the Mahomes, the Josh Allens, the Lamar Jacksons, the Matthew Stafford. Those type of guys are the guys who are gonna be fighting for the Super Bowl. And Carr, he's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but it seems like he needs like everything to go perfect for him to win. And it's like in the NFL, that's not gonna happen. And the thing is, his contract is team friendly, but you gotta look at it. It's still a decent amount of money, and it's like, okay, we can invest a bunch of money in the O-line again so we can have a good O-line. And, that our offense will get better. But then when you invest money into the O-line, less money is going to go into the defense. The defense isn't going to be as good. Okay? Or your receivers aren't going to be as good. Whatever the case may be, there's always going to be something on the team that's maybe not the best. And we need a playmaker that can overcompensate for that. And that's the thing. Carr is not a playmaker. He's a good quarterback. He knows how to make reads. He's pretty accurate. He's a pretty accurate passer. But we need a guy that every now and then that we might have called the wrong play, or the O-line breaks down a little. We need a guy that can just move in the pocket, move around, find an open receiver. Make those off-script plays. We need a guy like that. And Carr is not that guy. The thing is, you don't even have to be like mobile. You don't have to be Lamar Jackson or anything. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers isn't like a lot more athletic than Carr is, but he has a really good pocket presence. He knows when to slide out, when to roll out, when to step up in the pocket. The Carr, I feel like in that respect, he has not improved year by year. He just his pocket presence isn't what you need it to be. He's slow. I mean, he's not mobile at all. And like I said, seems like he's the guy that he needs everything to go right for him to win. And I'm sorry, but that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say he's trash or anything like that, but the thing is, this is becoming a trend. 2016 was the one year where you can say he, maybe statistically it wasn't his best year, but I still think that was his best year because he single-handedly got so many wins. He played to win most games. He took chances. He got it done. Simple and plain. I don't care too much about stats. Maybe one year he had 30 touchdowns, 5 INTs, whatever. Did you win games? Could you will your team to win games? And he hasn't been doing that. And look, this is 3 years in a row where we started off pretty good. 2019, 6-4. Things are looking kind of bright for us. People are kind of like, we're waking up like, oh, this team might do something. And next game, Derek Carr plays terrible, and the season just goes to the toilet. 2020, we start off 6-3. We dominate the Broncos. Same thing. Okay, this Las Vegas Raiders team might be for real. And Carr plays another terrible game. Terrible. Now this year, 5-2, off a bye week too. I'm pretty sure last year it was like the same scenario too, off a bye week. I don't get that. I feel like good teams with a good coach and a good quarterback off a bye week don't just get blown out like that. And we didn't get blown out against the Giants, but we just played terrible. You can't lose to a team like that. And Derek Carr had his worst performance of the year that game. And it's crazy because every year I've been saying this. Carr is due for that one game where you're just like who is this guy? He looks, he might be playing like this year. He started out really good. He was a really early MVP candidate, but he just last week he played terrible. Today he played terrible. Man, I don't know. This year, honestly, guys, I don't see us making the playoffs. I don't. 5-4. Our schedule's only getting tougher. We're gonna play the Bengals next week. It'll be a tough game. Could go either way, but then we're playing the Cowboys. If we play like that, we're gonna get destroyed against the Cowboys too. We play the Chiefs again in Arrowhead, where they're gonna have way more fans. It's probably gonna be a cold game. Car struggles in cold weather. And then we still got to play the Chargers. What other teams do we got to play Cleveland, cold weather game too. That's potentially 4 more losses right there. That already puts us at 8-9 at the season. Like 9-8, which not gonna make the playoffs. I think our season's probably like 10-7. 10-7, I don't think wins this division. If we're lucky, we creep in a wild card spot and we probably lose. Which, that's not what we want. We want a fucking Super Bowl. We came to Las Vegas to win. Las Vegas can't. This is not open. You can't go to Las Vegas to be 8-8 or 9-8. Just above mediocrity. You can't do that. And don't get me wrong. It's not just Carr. There's a lot. I think we just need a new regime type of thing. Richie B, sorry. You're a fan favorite. We were rooting for you, but let's be real. You've never been a head coach in your life. This is just not the situation for you, man. Mike Mayock, I wanted to see a full draft with Mayock, but let's be real. Your time might be up. I'm just saying, man. Now, who do we move? Who do we replace Carr with? I mean, there's a lot of... That's a topic for a different video, but I'm just saying, this whole Carr, Waller, Jacobs, how would I say it? This project we're doing with them. You know, the core guys of Carr, Waller, Jacobs, etc. is not working. They show that they're not good enough to make the playoffs on a consistent level and to really compete at championship level. And it's just really sad to see. I'm telling you guys. Anyways, guys, that's all I gotta say about the tragedy of game we saw today. I mean, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think we should keep Carr? I mean, do you guys really think that if we stick it with Carr, that we can win in next year or 2 years? I don't think so, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. And if you guys don't think Carr's the answer, who do you think we should replace him with? Should we try to sign Aaron Rodgers next year? I think he's a free agent at the end of the year. Should we, dare I say, try to trade for Deshaun Watson? I mean, that's a real messy situation right now, but it's a possibility. Or trade for Russell Wilson, or do we look in the draft? I don't know, guys, but one thing that's for damn sure is things need to change. We need big changes because it's not working. We would be insane to keep the same core guys next year and just think, oh, we just need a little bit here and there, and we're gonna no. We need big fucking changes. Anyways, I'm out, Raider Nation. Goodbye.